Hello. I'm just coming on to show some things that I'm going to have at my sale on Wednesday, and just waiting to see if anybody shows up here. It's taken me a little bit to get ready. I was on with Rebecca and a few other people, and I had to set up my camera. So this is the time of the day where I get a lot of glare from the overhead light that I have in my room here. So let's see if I got this right. Oops, let me hide this. And I'm going to go over to my YouTube side of things here. So let me. To mute. Okay, hey Rebecca. So yeah, I was going to give it a couple minutes to see if anybody showed up, but if not, I'm just going to do this as if it's a video I'm recording to show some of the things that I am going to be selling at my sale, which will be on Wednesday at 5 p.m., which is Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 o'clock on the West Coast. East Coast, sorry, I'm on the West Coast. So this is one of the pieces of fabrics that I have here, and I don't know that much about fabric, and I certainly can't cut it very well, so what I'll be doing is selling whatever I have, however it's cut. I'll put the measurements down here. Like, I think this is about 3 yards, and it's about 30 inches wide, and it's a really pretty eyelet with a heart trim here, but it's obviously not cotton. I know that much, but it's sheer, so I don't know what kind of fabric it is. So if anybody has any idea, just let me know. That way I can kind of look it up and see price-wise what I could be selling that for. Let me go over. So I'm still working on a lot of things, but so far I have this bag here is full of doilies, and they're mostly all vintage, and I think there's some table runners in here. Hi, Diana. So I'm thinking of selling this all as one lot. I love this one here. This is one that would be good to cut apart if you wanted to use the doilies out of them. And the only one that has any stain on it is this one right here. Hi, Sandra. And then this table runner right here, which has also a lot of doilies on it. So that is one thing. No, it's show and tell, Sandra. I just kind of wanted to go on I was going to just do a recorded video, but I thought, oh, I'll go on. And I was on with Rebecca on her live just a few minutes ago. So some of this stuff is things I have, the last of all my goodies that I've hoarded. These are all embroidered trims. I've got some small crochet pieces. I bought these so many years ago. They came in a pack here, and I'm starting to be like, if I haven't used them, why do I still have them? These are all the favorite chiffon flowers I held on to. I know I sold Darla a big lot of all my other ones, and so these are the pieces that I was going to use, but here I still have them probably a year later, and I haven't used them. Some braid trims, some colored trims, so just some random things I picked up. This was a favorite of a lot of people's, and I have about 2 yards left of this. It reminds me of some type of fabric that would have been used on a outfit for, what do you call it? Ice skating. For some reason. And then I picked up this purse at a sale, and I actually didn't notice till I got home that it had some missing beaded pieces right there. So that's kind of a shame, but it was made in Japan. But everything else is on it's real good. I mean, maybe if somebody had some beads that match this color, you could actually sew those back in there. And then I have a bunch of these eyelet trims that I'm selling 2 yards. These will probably be just like $1 for those. And then I have, this is like 5 yards of lace. It's kind of hard to show this one because the fabric is just like a floral. And it's one long piece. And then I have a bunch of table runners. Just lots of random stuff, but this is something that 53 by 13. Oh, this is a runner for a table. And then I have some random embroidered pieces that I'll be selling like in a lot, because there'll be ones that will be damaged, but yet they're still usable. What did I do with all of those? I thought I had everything all together here. I have some napkins that I put together. These are really pretty. They're like a denim, not really denim, but they're soft, and they have the flowers right there. So these would be good for using for pockets. And in here I probably have 4 of them. And then I have these little ones with the little chickens on it. So I'll probably be selling like these, like, 2 for $1. Sometimes I don't know if people want a whole entire packet. Hi, Deb. So I would probably sell them, either 1 a piece or 2 a piece. What are your thoughts on that? Because I don't know if someone in particular, like, I would have sold these on eBay in a set. Because I do sell linens on eBay, and if you go to my last video, I have the link to my eBay store there, and you can look in linens and see what I have there. I will sell them if they are not damaged. So this one, I'm not sure why there could be a stain on one of these. Oh yeah, here it is. So when I sell my vintage linens and I list them on eBay, they're usually ones that have no damage to them. So here is a stain right here. I usually wash most of my things. Like last night, I soaked a lot of things in, what's that one bleach product that you use? It's powder. I forgot what it's called. Anyhow, I will soak those, the linens in there for a couple hours. There's one that's really pretty that has some stains on it, but I want to try to get them out and keep it for myself. I'll show you, for instance. These ones here I'm going to be listing in my eBay store because they are vintage, really pretty, and there's no damage to them. So these I can ask a little bit more money. And there's people that, like the vintage, mid-century, retro, different eras, and they will actually pay money for these. So I could probably get, say, $10 to $15 on eBay for these, where if I sold them at a sale, I might get, $3 for them. OxiClean, thank you. My mind went blank. So yeah, these are actually, there was a fifth one, but the fifth one has some damage to it. So obviously when I bought these, they were probably 6. And these ones I will be putting on eBay too because they are not damaged and they have these strawberries on them here. And that's what I've been doing for the last, that's okay, darling, you didn't miss anything. I'm just kind of going through some of the things I'm going to be selling. Let's see here. Actually, I think I can put, you were sitting there waiting for it? Oops. I was just showing some of the linens and stuff. I'm not done with everything. And then you guys know I'm going to be doing some of my scrapbooking, junk journaling type of things. I'm going to be bundling these up and selling them in packs. And so that's what I'm doing right now, just kind of randomly going through all of these things. My daughter, who had just, some of you know, she graduated from nursing school, and she took her boards in February and passed. And she was just in March starting to go out looking for jobs when the virus hit. And so there was a job that they're still very interested in hiring her. So she has her, like, she had an interview the other day over the phone, and then she's got to go in for a panel interview, and there's 4 positions that they have available. And once she does that, within a few months, her and my grandson will be moving out. And I'm going to get my old craft room back, which is in the front of our house. But how it is in the front of our house is the garage. And the people that own this house prior to us turned the third bay into a room. So it's pretty large. And then you have to walk through the laundry room. So it was separate, yet it was the sunniest room in our whole home. So I'm really excited to get that room back. It used to be my craft room before they moved in. I moved here into this smaller room. And, you know, I was happy to give it back to them, but, you know, give it up for them. But I'm excited to get it back. Mostly because of having this skylight in this room. It's, you know, I can't film during certain days or certain times of the day. Let's see, I have, yes, exactly, Deb. And that's why I will offer those more on eBay. Some people, when I sell it on here, I'm not saying not everybody would want it for its intended purpose, but a lot of them don't seem to. So, and then, well, I have a thing about vintage pillowcases, not really. I've always kind of like had a thing about not reusing those, but I have some that are embroidered, but you can see that they're kind of really, you can tell someone slept on them. So I wouldn't reuse them myself. So anyhow, these clips right here, I know I got these were, I think Artsy or Seven Gypsies. I'm not sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just kind of bagging things up, and I set some empty bags over here, which now I don't know what happened to them. They're not these ones I just grabbed. Because these ones are the longer ones. And I don't remember where I got these ones, but they have all different, they're small, and they're medium and large. These ones are from another something else because they have words on them. It says memories on here. Oh, Darla, I wanted to show you guys. It's not as pretty as your tin, Rebecca, but this is the tin I had. It was my mom's. She used this for her sewing box. It was a fruit cake in it that she got. This is probably from the 70s, but I've always kept it. Even though, you know, it's not exactly, and it's kind of dented and worn, but it's cool. Thanks, Darla. Okay, what did I do with those baggies? I sent them here for, I'll have to grab some more real quick. Oh, here they are. That's another thing. I think tomorrow I'm going to go out and I got to get some more of these little baggies here. And maybe order some more online. If I order from Amazon, they might get here on time. Because I'm running out of some. Oh, and here's another thing. I have a account with Ranger, and I've actually ordered. I placed an order. I just didn't hit it. I placed it like a couple months ago, and you know, I've been adding some things to it. But what I want to do is order some things, like say, you know, his ephemera things and his pens and sorry, I'm reaching across here. You know, these kind of things that he has. Where are these? I hope he still has these ones. I like those ones. And then these, I really like the loop pins is what I was trying to think of. The loop pins. And then maybe some of the chains that you could do charms with. Oh, what are you guys talking about? I grew up pretty poor where we had everything second, third, fourth, so I'm not too picky. I think it's that pretty. So anyhow, for the Ranger thing, if there's anything that you guys in particular want, like I can order these ink pads. I can order the alcohol inks. I can order these tins to put stuff in. Like I said, the alcohol inks. So if anybody has anything on their wish list that you want me to order in particular, I can do that and then, you know, give you guys a good deal on them. Yes, I have a wholesale account. I used to sell, I had a store originally called Cali Craft Supplies, and I sold on, I think I started on Etsy, and then I went to Shopify, but I really wasn't doing really good. You know, the competition for craft supplies is really hard. If you're small, it's really hard. And then, yeah, Darla, go ahead. So and then also, like right now, it's June or going into June. I was thinking of ordering their Halloween stuff. I don't know if they have the latest Halloween, but I had ordered a large thing of Halloween things, and then I put together kits last year and sold those. And then they have I wanted to maybe get one of the gel plates or the smaller ones that they have. So the only problem with Ranger is that I have another wholesale account with another company, and I might go through them actually. The other company, which I haven't bought from a long time ago, they don't charge shipping if you order a certain amount, but Ranger charges you shipping. So say I ordered, you know, actually you have to order, I think, at least $150 worth of stuff. So if I did that, and then the shipping cost me like $25. That kind of takes away any of the profit. Oh, they have tins for the large ink pads? I didn't know that. So what I would do is I would, place my order because there would be some things I wanted, and then I would probably resell it at like, a 40%, 30 to 40% off. Hi, Jean. Did you get your papers? Sorry, I kind of lagged on. There was a couple people that I really lagged on sending their invoices to them. Because technically, I feel bad about shipping sometimes. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not the one that sets shipping prices, but what else is new and cool on Ranger? Because I don't keep up with some of the latest stuff that comes out. I know there's people that will watch those kind of things. Oh, you're welcome. So, Jean, I'm having a big fabric sale on Friday. I had a book sale the other day. That didn't go over too good. I think people are over books. And so I'll probably just put a few more in my Etsy store. And then I'm going to be going off to the redonating what I have left. I need the one. The color is light bird color. Oh, I actually did that. See that when I logged on to their thing. It's speckled egg. Is that a I think embossing's coming back in again, Darla. I think it went out for a while, and I think it might be coming back in again. So the speckled egg, is it you guys like the distress inks? So I'm separating, Jean, some of this stuff because these are the things I'm going to be selling at my my sale. My plan is to sell about 85% of my stuff. These are hard to untangle when they get mixed up together.
Back.
Oh, you're back? Do you have time?
No, I gotta go get them.
Oh.
I'm just dropping off some stuff.
Oh, how was it?
I'm super sunburned.
Mm.
I'm just stinking at this house all the time.
Mm.
But I got takeout.
Cool. My daughter just got home. It was her first time going down to San Diego. We've all been isolating in the house here. So we're slowly going to be going outside. I have a hair appointment on. No, I'm not hungry right now. I have a hair appointment this coming week, and my husband really needs a haircut. I told him he looks like what's that guy on Michael J. Fox's, oh, Back to the Future, the professor guy. Because he's always kept his hair short, especially after being in the military and working for the government for so many years. So are these ones? Oh, these are, I got a lot of these ones. I finally went out, Darla, and bought one of those. It's not a permanent color, but I don't know. It's not a permanent color. It was kind of like when you put on it, it rinses off when you, even though I didn't mind my hair so much. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I don't know. And then I'd see on my Facebook all these hairdressers like, don't go out and buy a box of color. But seriously, I used to color my, Darla, I'm just kind of separating right now, and then I'll see how many I have, and then I'm going to mix and match them. That's the plan. Always thinking ahead for me, Darla. Let me show you something else I have. Yeah, it is, Darla. And I dyed my hair for years. Believe me, I always used to dye my own hair. And then my niece, who's a hairdresser, but she lives in San Diego, so sometimes she would do my hair when she would come up. I didn't start going to a salon until I retired from my job because I totally do not enjoy sitting in a chair for that long. And I like my hairdresser now, but she's like the slowest person in the world. Like, I'm in there for a couple of hours when she does colors and cuts my hair. And my mind is always going like, oh, I could be doing this or I could be doing that instead of actually relaxing, which I think some people like to do when they go to the salon. You're debating about letting it go gray all the way, Darla? Exactly. And you know what? And this sounds terrible, but I don't like them talking to me at all either. It's like if I go in there and I am trying to relax, I would rather like look at my phone or, just listen to whatever music they have on then. And even though I do like to talk, but when I go to those places, I just don't like talking. So anyhow, because I've downsized a lot, I have, I'm not sure how many of these I have, but these are those plastic containers. I think you can get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Let's see what this says on here. I can't read it. I'm trying to look through the other end. Anyhow, I'm thinking of selling these, and then also these ones are the ones that, you know, they kind of sit a little slanted that you can put all your buttons in. And I probably have at least 8 of these ones, but they're made out of glass, so they're a little heavy. I'm thinking about selling these. If anybody's interested, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to put them on Facebook Marketplace and, you know, see if anybody would want to come pick them up. So that's that. So I'm thinking if I do my fabric sale, you love those? Well, let me see how many I have of the plastic ones, because they're super light. 1, 2. I think I only have 4 of the plastic ones, but these ones I have quite a few. I had separated all my buttons by colors. So like I had all my reds in one, my whites in the other, and so on. They weren't my vintage buttons. They were just, you know, ones I had bought at, I don't know, like Tuesday morning or whatever. You like the glass ones, Rebecca? Let me grab my scale real quick. I have a postage scale I use, but then I use this one when things are lighter. Oh, each one of those weighs 5 ounces, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe 8 of them. So, okay. So probably about 3 or 4 pounds. Hey, Keisha. I'll shoot you an email and make you an offer on those, okay? If you're interested. If not, like you said, I'm gonna put them on Facebook. Yeah, they're probably about. I mean, I'm probably pretty sure I got them at Hobby Lobby. 2.5 pounds. Darla's so good. But then I got to think about. It's Wednesday at 5 o'clock my time. That's just for the fabric. If I have enough time, I'm going to do all these other things. Plus, I still have my. I'm going to go through all these cards. I'm going to go through some of my junk journal supplies. I know you've heard it before, but I'm downsizing my room as much as I possibly can. So these are all the cards I have left from previous sales. So I'm going to go through these. I'm going to put them all in order. And then if I have just random ones, I'm going to just make packs out of them. With, you know, they'll have different cards. Combination of cards. Haha, Keisha, let's do cards now. Now, Keisha, yours is when? This Saturday? Let me look at my calendar here. So you're going to do, okay, Saturday the 6th, right? And you're saying you might have to do Sunday too. Okay. Oh, Diana's interested in the plastic ones. Okay. Let me write this down because I don't always remember things. And where's a pen? Hey, is Erin there yet, Keisha? Diana, plastic. And then the glass ones. Well, I can just weigh the glass ones. They probably fit in a medium rate square box, which would be about 13. So, I mean, if you wanted to have a deal on them, then I could just do an, make up a price. My thing is that I need them out of my room. So what am I going to do with them? I could donate them to somebody, or I could put them on Facebook Marketplace. I saw she said that, but I'm not ready. I thought, oh, if I go on, I know someone's going to want me to go ahead and do these. What do you guys think about these? I got these at some estate sale a long time ago. They have to be vintage because they're worn, and they have this, I don't know, is that a squirrel on the front? And yeah, email me about the Ranger order if there's anything in particular. And then it has like there's a possum, there's a moose. I think possums are the creepiest things in the world. Like we get some sometimes on the wall in our backyard, because right behind the wall is like a field, and they're just creepy. So I'm not even like there's a skunk. I like that one, the elephant. And then there's a sea lion. That says rabbit and beaver, gnawing animals. So what do you think about these? Do you think these cards are creepy or? Most animals, well, not all of them. Like these deers are kind of cute. And the black bear would be, and the giraffe. Oh, I know who would like that giraffe. So maybe I should sell just the cute ones, like that have the monkeys and stuff. And then I could do a pack for the people that like creepy animals. Like that one, the cougar there. Yeah, that's who I thought of, was Deb likes giraffes. Okay, so that's a yes. I had those and I never sold them before because I was like, would people really buy those? I think you guys will buy anything though. These are kind of cool. Oh, here's another one. These are old. There's just like a scene with a lake and some trees on here. So I do have most of these separated. I just wanted to go through and make sure. And then I could go through and sell them. What about these, girls? Do people like these, like Jack Daniel ones? Oh, you know what? I think these are all my jokers. Never mind. So these are the ones I've been taking the jokers out of because I think what's the reason people collect jokers? Do people buy cards that have just jokers on them? I know there's people that save the jokers, but I was never sure why. Make up a random. You like Jack cards? Okay. So tell me what the deal on the Joker cards are then. Can I get $1 million for them? Nana says yes. No kitties for Rebecca. Yeah, because I got down to where I only had, you know, like say 2 or 3 of each card. This one I have quite a few of each of those. So I'll set those aside. And then my Hawaiian cards. Yeah, they are. What else do I have? Oh, this one. This is actually a building. It looks like back in the 1800s of in San Diego. I'm trying to read this. I don't think there's small print there, but oh, they're all San Diego. And then I have to go through all of these. I have the Gin Rummy and the Old Maid cards. I've got bingo cards, flinch cards, strawberry cards. So if you guys go back through, you'll see the linens that I'm going to be selling. Let's just count to see how many I have on there. Make up a few joker packs and sell them separately then. Or do an auction for the lot. Okay. I could do that. You guys are card crazy. Okay, so I set my something on my rubber bands, and I got to be very careful about moving it or I'm going to spill my drink. My grandson's so cute. He just turned 6, and he knows where the things are in my room. Sometimes he'll want, you know, a piece of tape or one of these rubber bands. So the other day he had gotten a rubber band, and then he asked me again if he could have another one. And I said, sure, you can. You know, I have a ton of them. You can have some. And he goes, okay. I go, you can use them. I don't care. And then he was like, okay, I might need some in the future. It's like, what kid talks like that? I guess maybe they do at that age. I'm not used to being around younger kids other than him. And here I was selling cards before and not even realizing that I should be taking the jokers out. He is. He's always saying something. Oh, he said to me the other day, he said, he was talking about those Tesla cars. And he's like, what if everybody gets those cars and then the electricity goes out? And I'm like, oh, that's really good thinking, Lucas. I go, I'm sure they have a plan in place. Oops, somebody's trying to lowball me on something I have listed on eBay. Because you can send people, you can make offers. And I think I'm selling it for 30 and they just sent me an offer for 15. Ah, there's a joker. There's a joker. Yes, actually. He cracks us up. So his birthday fell on, during this quarantine, April 28th. So some of you may know we have a multi-generational house here. So it's me and my husband, and then my father, who's 87, and then my daughter and my grandson live with us, and he's 6. So my daughter did a Star Wars theme birthday party for him, and it was just us 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5. And she bought us outfits. I got to be Princess Leia, so I was really happy about that. So I had the white, robe on, and then it came with a wig with the buns. And my husband was, I'm not a real big Star Wars fan, so I don't know the names of everybody, but he was the Han Solo, I think. And then my dad was the guy with the old face, and she had a mask, and we took a picture of it. I'll try to share you guys the picture when I have my sale, but my dad didn't like the thing on his face, and so we only had it on and then I forgot what my granddaughter and son, but yeah, and yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the only Star Wars I seen was the very first one. I'm not really into those kind of movies. And so she even made the cake herself. She decorated. It came out so awesome. It was like, it looked like the universe. It was really cool. So, yeah. So we were in our costume for about a half an hour, maybe. And then after that, it was like we were all out in the pool. So my daughter's been dating this guy for about a year and a half, but he lives about an hour and a half away. He actually lives in the hometown where we grew up. So we moved out here in this area after my husband retired from the military because he got a job with the government, which it was closer for us to move out here. And then my daughter and her husband, because where we live, it's called Drive Till You Can Afford community, because in San Diego, like houses are like sky high, and of course LA. And so we're in the middle, and a lot of people come out here and buy homes because you can get a nice home for a decent price. So they ended up moving up to LA, my daughter and her husband. And he works for a company and made really good money. And they were no kids. My daughter has she had my granddaughter when she was in high school. I was only 36 years old when I became a grandmother for the first time. So anyhow, long story. They lived up in LA and they ended up going through a divorce, and my grandson was only 4 months old when they moved back in here with us. So they've been here that long. But my daughter had only she was dropped out of school because she was pregnant with my granddaughter at that time. And so she lived with us while she did her GED, and then she went and got her AA, and then she was trying to get into school to become a sonographer, ultrasound tech. But a lot of those schools, they aren't accredited, so it's hard to get a job if you're not accredited. So she decided to do the nursing school, because I told her, I said, you know what? You'll never want for a job if you go into the nursing field. So yeah, that's our story. I'm getting a lot of static right now. I'm going to refresh my screen. Uh-oh. I hope I did that right. Yeah. Does it still have me on the screen? Because there's a lot of static, girls. Oh, did a wire come loose? Let's see. Let's move these out of the way and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Darla's so smart. So, Keisha, I'm sorry, I missed your, is Erin at your house today? Or is it next week that she'll be there? Two, three, four. These ones sold pretty well last time, these train ones. Oh, she was there yesterday. But you guys didn't do a live or anything. My Alaska cards didn't sell. A snake. Oh my gosh. These are pretty cool. These two here. But I bought those from somebody once a long time ago. And then these ones, this is what they look like on the back. But you get different scenes on here. So there's Washington Monument. There's some botanical gardens. White House Cabinet Room. Municipal Building. What are, oh, Natasha cards. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's Natasha. You mean, did I buy them from, is that a person's store that I bought them from? Or is that the name of them? No, they're not hers. I would have known. I would have probably remembered that name. I think I used to buy on, she's another girl that sells a lot of stuff on Etsy, cards and stuff. I can't think of her name, but you probably all know who it is.
Mm. Yeah.
Boston Bag Lady.
Before I left, I bought a pizza.
No, not Selena. Boston Bag Lady. I think that's who it was. When I first started, yeah, I used to, because then I started thrifting and buying things myself.
It's bigger than I thought. It's all inside.
You bought a pizza, Danae?
Yeah.
What kind?
It's called Sports Bar because it has potato, bacon, sour cream, and chives.
Ugh, that
It's
sounds
delicious.
horrible.
It's good.
Bacon, potato, and sour chives? Yeah. So my daughter just got home from San Diego. Now she has to go drive halfway up to LA to meet her ex because they do every other weekend. So she drives quite a bit from one end to the other. I always like these ones. I think they're so cute.
How summer I am.
Oh my gosh. What'd you do? Does anybody like these author cards? Because if not, I'm probably gonna put these on eBay and try to sell them as a lot. But I didn't see too much interest in them before. You have those, Keisha? But do you like them? Do you think they would sell? I need expert opinions. You got a set of Hilda pinup cards somewhere. Pump red hair. Oh, how nice. Put them in packs. Yeah, sneak them into some other packs. Oh, let me show you some other ones I have that I haven't even opened up. I'll be right back. If I don't trip. Okay. So these are ones that I've never opened up. And I debated whether just selling this as a lot on eBay. But if people like these ones, I will probably offer them. It's kind of like a, if you don't have a lot of people that buy them and you have like, 104 cards and you only sell maybe 20 of them, then you're stuck with the rest of them where you could maybe sell them all together if you sold them on eBay. So I'm debating about that. And then I got these ones here. They're actually still in the pack with the cherries there. Look at that. They're sealed. And then this one is obviously a pear. I have a drawer in buffet full of plain cards and the next drawer full of tarot cards. Tarot cards, I was surprised, sold so well. I had a few and I wasn't sure what the if people would like them, and they actually did. Let's see, I want to get something else out. So then I have this kind of stuff, which I'm thinking more of putting in a large or a flat rate chipping. So I think I want those ones. But do people like these kind of stickers and rub-ons? These are some embossed stickers. There's some Bow Bunny. These ones. These are really old. How about these at Big Lots? So funny how I can remember when I bought those. I think they're like acrylic, but they're really cool. And these and that. So if I bundled these up like as one big lot, would you guys be interested? Deb, you like them? You like word stickers? I have a ton more. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Darla, but for these type of things. So let me get those. I'll show you what I have in those. I'm starting to empty out some of my bins. So what I think I'll do is I'll make up a pack of different stickers. And there's also rub-on. So these ones I might keep here. But these are Bow Bunny. They're rub-ons. And they're animal themed. Oh, I got two of them. These ones are really cool. They're clear matte finish stickers. And then I have the Cosmo Cricket. I have some embossed ones. These are, I forgot who made these ones, but I've had them forever. These are Cosmo Cricket. So should I combine the word stickers with other ones? These are cool. I love Cosmo Cricket. There's some butterflies and chickies. There's some like Easter ones. I have a lot more of these ones that are the vellum. So, no, these aren't the vellum ones. Oh, I have another one of those. These are the ones I want. All right, we're going to show you. Oh, these are nostalgics. There's some with kitties on them. They're old Hallmark ones that haven't been opened. And then these ones. These are like foreign money on here. I have quite a few of those ones. Clear matte finish. So let me show you what these look like. These ones have airplanes on them. These ones are postcards. Let me read what. So, you know what these are good for is like when you do decoupage on your tags and stuff, you can add these stickers to them. And I like them because I wish I had one that I maybe already did it on so I don't have to use one of them. But, oh, well, I might keep some of them. So let me grab something over here. So if I could just downsize enough to where I'm actually using some of this stuff, I will be happy. Let's see, this is a tag from something. I don't even remember. So if I took this one out, see, it's like, and added it to here. I guess you can kind of see the plastic around it. You could cut that down more, or if you rub it in, you can't see it so much. Yeah, if you rub it in, you don't see it. So that's kind of cool. Yes, that's what I was asking, Darla. So I'm going to mix the lots, but do you think I should mix, say, postage with words? So, or say do all stickers together and then all just words together, or a combination of everything. Let me find my bin that I keep these in. Where did I? Oh, there it is. So these ones I just keep them in these 12 by 12 bins, and then I have like a shelf that I have them sitting on. I'm sorry, but I just hit the thing. And then this is just a bunch of random, let's see, what do I have here? Oh, it's just a bunch of random stuff. Nothing in particular. Like these right here. these canvas stickers. These are some that I don't think I'm going to sell, but they're like, why haven't I used them? So that's why I might have to break my sell down, girls, to not only Wednesday night, but maybe do another Friday. Let's see, this weekend. This way. This is going to be, okay, Wednesday. Well, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, those are antique papery. In fact, I sold this paper at the my last sale, and these are they're Colorbock. They're fabric stickers, and I love the color of them. And I've used, I think, one of them in all the years that I've had them, because when I first started scrapbooking, before I found Tuesday Morning, I don't think Tuesday Morning, when I first started scrapbooking, carried scrapbook stuff. So I used to hit up Big Lots all the time, because they used to have a big aisle of scrapbooking stuff. Mostly the Colorbock, and once in a while you'd find some stuff. But yeah. So what time is it right now? Oh, 3. I'm going to have to get back to work, because I only have a couple more days to do this, girl. So thanks for joining me. And, you know, I've kind of been in and out. And I keep saying that once I get all this straightened out, I'll get back to watching more videos and maybe even actually crafting. So yeah. So maybe I should start earlier on Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe I should start at 3, which would be about like 6 you guys' time. Oh, you're welcome, you guys. Okay, Dara, that sounds like a plan. We'll do random, definitely, yeah. So I'm going to go start making up some lots now. So if I'm MIA for the next couple days, you know why? Because I can go down a rabbit hole so fast by watching something on YouTube, and that just like, I'm done. Because I need to get up and get stuff and move around here, and I can't do that when I'm sitting here watching other stuff on YouTube. So thanks for coming, girls. I really appreciate it. Okay, Rebecca. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming. Stick them in bags and first. First meeting. Oh. I don't have any fairies. I really don't. Even though I like fairies, I don't have fairies. So, all right. Bye-bye, everyone.